Moeen, you want to go ahead and kick it off?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So my name is Muin. I located down in Montreal, Canada, and right now I'm doing about 6K a month, really depending on the how it's going. And the my AOV is about $150. And my bottleneck right now is my videos. Really, really like struggling there. And I think my best solution to this is to I just like bought a course, full-time filmmaker, because my background is marketing. I'm very like I'm not artistic at all. I've watched a ton of YouTube videos. I've done a lot of free shoots, but I'm extremely insecure to share them on my social. And that is why I'm not really trying like pushing hard. Because I feel like I don't know, yeah, they're gonna be like, whoa, his videos suck. So yeah, that's my bottleneck, honestly, right now.
Okay. All right, cool. So you're doing how many orders roughly do you think? If we did like five.
Honestly, it really depends because this is another issue right now. I'm working with like three big rental agencies, and that's honestly like these are my customers. Sometimes I go in one building and they have like a bunch of units. But yeah, that's the right thing. Like about 20 to 30 orders a month
Okay.
max. 30 is like the max.
And $150 AOV, is it just photos?
Just photos, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I think repetition solves everything. Alex Hormozy always reminds me like volume is the cure to every single problem. And I would, if I was in
Hmm.
your shoes, what I would do, and I did this year, is I would do free videos for every single shoot, even if they don't want it, so you can get your
Hmm.
repetitions in. So you should be doing about 30 practice videos a month, and you can offer it to your clients and say, hey, this is you can. What I would do is try to sell it first. Be like, hey, like we're doing, I would love to do a video for you. I'm trying to get my repetitions in to get our quality up on video, so I'm willing to do this for 50% off for you. And that way you can at least
Hmm.
make some money. But if they say no to that, be like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to do it for free. Like, you know, just get my reps in. Or if they say no, just do it. Just do it anyways. Don't tell them about it and then deliver it to them for free, just so that you can
Okay.
over deliver there. But point is, you want to get to the point where you're doing like 30 videos a month just for practice and repetition. And if you
Hmm.
really like narrow real estate video down, you're real estate focused, right?
Only realistic focus,
If you
yeah.
narrow, there's only like I would honestly, I could probably give you a course login just to uh, a course I bought from somebody. I would hate to share it like that, but if you narrow it down, there's like four shots. It's like a wide straight push where you just literally keep the gimbal straight and just go straight. There's like a wide push curve where you do the same thing, you just curve, and then there's
Mhm.
like detail shots where you punch in and just do some details. And you can make every video in the world with those three shots combined.
Really.
So I would just get really good at using the gimbal and narrowing down those staple shots and like use this opportunity here to practice gimbal work and get it nailing those
Hmm.
shots. And then, do you have an editor right now?
Yeah, I have one, yeah.
Is he good?
Not really, nah.
Why
Like,
is your
martial arts suck as well. Hmm?
why do you say your videos aren't good?
Because I'll give you one example. Like, so I've practiced this like ninja walk thing so many times, and still to
Okay.
this point, when I deliver, some people say go fast, some people go slow, whatever. But like, still, you could see like very like minimal. You could see like the little movements on my videos. The other one is, I don't know. I feel like my movements in general, like when I want to do a detail shot, my movements really are bad. And yeah, that's honestly the thing. And I
Yeah.
know that I shouldn't really like compare myself to other videographers. This is what I do. I constantly keep like comparing myself to the other videographers, but the problem is that like all of these clients that want videos, they normally have a reference. They're like, "Oh, I want a video like this. Can you make it?" I'm like, "Ugh." Like I don't know if I can make it. And to cover your point, like I honestly thought of doing the free shoot like for every order, but the thing is, I'm really worried that I do these videos and I give it to them and they're like, "Oh, good, we didn't order because you're
Yeah.
really bad."
Yeah. Yeah. So I
That's
would just
that's
don't order them. Maybe for the first 15 to 30, just do them under the radar. They don't even know you did a video.
Mhm.
Like don't deliver it. It's just for practice.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
Okay, that's a good
For
idea.
sure, for sure.
Mhm.
because you don't to your point, you don't want to put a bad product in the marketplace, leaves a bad taste in their mouth, and the next time they come to order, they're like, no, I don't want a video. I don't want to pay for it. Last time it
Yeah.
sucked. So I would do that. Like, give yourself 2 to 3 months. When we train our new photographers, it takes about 3 months to like get comfortable with the gimbal. So like,
Mm-hmm.
see where you're at after 90 videos. I know that sounds like a lot, but again, repetition and volume solves everything.
Everything. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
That's a really
after
good point.
90,
Yes.
after you do 90, surely you'll have 3 portfolio-worthy videos. That's how you can sell them.
Mm-hmm.
But your editor,
Exactly.
you got to fix the editor problem too, which I can share with you a resource right here. I can give this to you right now. It's
Thank you.
hiring a video editor right here. So steps, there we got steps 1 all the way through 9. So I'm going to send this link.
Okay.
I'll share this in the recap. I'm going to send it a recap to everybody with action items. So you'll see that here. So this is being recorded. AI is going to make a recap. So I'm going to say something. So for Moeen, make sure he
Mhm.
gets the how to hire a video editor resource. Okay, cool. All right. Anything else,
Thank
Moeen?
you.
We got about 4 minutes left. So we can.
Yeah, another question that I have is that I've done a lot of free shoots, and I feel like I'm not really good at like kind of keeping them, like bringing them back. So I honestly think that the photos are really good. It's just I believe that I don't have a good system to kind of make them remember me well enough to like reorder. A lot of times the guys are not even there. They give me like a lockbox thing. So I
Yep.
was just like a guy who messaged them, got them a free shoot and disappear. I do follow up here and there, but I don't want to be like, I don't know how much should I follow up. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know how to convert those free shoots into like a really good paying customers. That's another
Are you
bottleneck.
have you done care calls for every shoot?
I have not. I don't even know what they are.
Okay, a care call is something I do religiously in my business. I have it blocked
Okay.
out every single Monday, 9:30 to 11. I call the orders from last month. So I'll go in here to Tonimo and I'll show you how this looks. So I'll go into Tonimo and I'll go into today's December 3rd. So the shoots from last week, I'll go here.
Okay.
So we did 20 orders last week. So I'll go through one by one and call the agents. And so I'll get their phone number
Okay.
here, copy the number, open up open phone or Quo, whatever, and then I'll just
Mhm.
call them. And one by one, and I'll use this specific framework that's, you can use either a framework or you can use the script that we made. So we have different scenarios, but I'm not going to dive into that. But basically, the care call is like you want to just make sure everything was 10 out of 10. And if something went wrong, you want to fix that for them. Because if
Okay.
something goes wrong, they're probably not going to tell you. They're just going to slip out the back door. They're going to hire another company. And then they're going to tell
Mhm.
you probably that everything was great, but you want to dig and you want to ask for constructive feedback. And so right here.
Exactly.
So right here. I'm always looking for constructive feedback to improve my team. Like if we could do one thing better or something that would make your life better or easier, what would that be? And then it'll really make them think. And you can get really good feedback that way. And Alex Ramosi also
Okay.
says to fix any problem in your business, product, pricing, customer, you can solve it by talking to your customers. So if you
Mhm.
have 30 shoots a month, you do 30 care calls a month. And then this is
Okay.
also a great way to get asked for referrals and ask for reviews. Like right now, if I would have done this when I started my agency, we would have had probably have 500 reviews, but we have 172, which is still high, but I could have more.
Mhm.
So the care calls right here. I would say that can solve that. And
That's
also
all that.
just like take a really good look in the mirror. Is your product good? Are you just offering photos? Are you offering 3D tours? Are you packaging it right? And if you were an agent,
Mhm.
would you book your own company or would you book another company who's packaging something together and the value is better with this company? So have like a candid look at yourself at your packages too compared to other companies.
Exactly. Okay. That's really cool. Do I still have any time or the 10 minutes is gone?
Yeah, we got 20 seconds. Let's do another
All
one.
right,
Go
I'll
ahead.
be really quickly. Yeah, so like let's say the product is really good, for example, because I know Eli used to have some sort of framework where right after your free shoot, you would like call them, give them like a Zoom like link or something, hop them on a call, and then like be like, okay, next time if you want to order, do this and that. So my question is, let's say if you're good enough that,
Yeah.
like, let's say the photos only, that you're good enough that they don't have any feedback to give you, but not excellent enough, or I don't know, like, or if like I don't know, you're equal to their previous photographer, how would you like do something differently that they see you better? Because I know like at some point the quality of the product you can't really rise it anymore. Not videos, but the photos, like, they're all equal. But
Dude,
then how would you
yeah.
position yourself? Be like, oh yeah, I'm better than your previous
Well,
photographer.
well, what we do is a commodity. Like, there's no difference between all of our agencies right now. Probably, maybe videos, video quality. Which point one is once you get your video quality up to par, you can start scripting for your clients, and you can explain to them like this is how we're different. Our videos, like you need to get your videos to be better
Oh,
than everybody in your market, and you do that just by like getting good at the videos and then scripting the videos for them. And we have a blueprint, an SOP that it takes 2 seconds, and we make scripts for our clients right here, and it makes their life so easy. So that, and
okay.
then the other thing, what was I going to say? Is I can't remember what else I was going to say on top of that. Um, man, it's slipping. If I remember it, I'll come back to this. But man, I
Sure.
really
Thank
really
you
really
so
wish
much.
I didn't lose that. It was something important. If it comes back to me, I'll bring it up.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, of course, dude. Thanks for sharing.
Of course. Thank
Awesome,
you.
man. Okay, Mariah.
Hello. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Hey,
You're good.
my name is Mariah, and my REMA is in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm currently about I would say average between like 15 to 20K a month. On a good month, I'm 25. Um, my average order amount per month, I can tell you my AOV.
Yeah, what's your AOV? Yep.
My AOV is about 395 right now.
So maybe around 50 plus or minus like 10.
Yeah,
I'll just say like 50.
sounds about right. My bottleneck right now, I would say it's like a twofer. But I would say like client acquisition. And I say that because like I'm at the point, well, right now, it's starting to slow down. Like, obviously with the winter season and all that stuff going. But like before this, I was just working like so hard. I have one photographer, but I was still maxed out. So, well, not maxed out, but like I'm doing shoots and he's doing shoots, but like I'm in the field so much, I felt like I couldn't do the things that I needed to do, like client acquisition wise. Um, Not to the best of my ability, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, but I think my best solution to this, obviously, probably cold calls, to be honest. And I want to go to more events. I want to do like brokerage presentations. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, that seems pretty clear. I think okay, let's deconstruct this a little bit more. So you said you're drowning in the work of the business, like working in the business. So shooting, maybe, are you booking shoots? Are you doing customer service, answering phone calls?
No, yeah. So here's my team right now. So I have one VA that does QC and delivery. I have another VA that does like almost everything else. So she will, take phone, and this is new, like within like the last couple of months. But she'll answer the phone. She'll answer text messages, emails, stuff like that. She schedules. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay. Are you doing anything else aside from shooting?
Um, I mean, like, not really, but I have like I guess some of my appointments are taking quite a bit of time. Like because I have some like retainer clients too in that. So like if I go meet with them, like that might be, like a few hours of shooting like in a day. or whatever. But obviously like stuff behind the scenes in the business, I would say too.
Yeah.
That I'm doing, but yeah, mainly like a lot of shooting and a lot of driving. Like the driving is like takes a lot of my time too.
Yeah. I remember being at this point. You're on like you're in a really good spot right now. I'm guessing you're running a pretty lean business right now. Like you're keeping a lot of money right now.
Yeah,
But it also takes a lot of your time. So like you're in a really good spot. I think your next play should be to hire another photographer. Like have them trained, ready to go by March 1st. That's just what I
yeah,
would probably have them do. And then your goal is to fill up their schedule completely, like replace like you with them. So fill up
yeah,
two photographer schedules, and I think you can get to like 40 to 50K, and then you shoot overflow. But
yeah.
while it's slow and touching on this right here, I would definitely like for me, I'm let me show you real quick. This was an event that I went to. So I sponsored this event. I sponsored this event today, like 3 hours ago, and then I'm sponsoring I'm attending this event tomorrow night. So my strategy right now is go to events and then throw my own events, and everybody I meet at these events, I invite to my event. I know that was pretty
Uh,
long-winded, but so what I do is, like I said, go to a ton of events, get all their information, and then you throw your own content events right here. And these crush. And so you
yeah.
pair up with a loan officer, title agent. They pay you, they bring agents, and then you invite your agents, and
Mhm.
they're super successful. Like I just did one. Let me show you this in real time. I just did one last week, I think. We had 17 agents. I invited 0 agents.
Mhm.
The loan officer and title agents invited 17. We had 17 show up, and they paid us $2,000 for everything.
Uh,
So like literally, the agents came to me, and I got paid. So I think like,
yeah,
and this is a whole strategy here. Like
yeah,
that's a 30,000-foot view, but I think this should be the strategy moving forward. Go to events, invite those agents to your events, but you want to make sure you qualify them first.
yeah,
Like I met a good agent at this event. So I go to, homes.com, qualify them, make sure they're doing enough business. Like for example, I'll throw in like, let's see, who's a good one. Katie, let's just say I meet this lady at an event. Come in here. Okay, I can see she does a lot of business, but you scroll down here, the last year, she did 22 listings. So she is somebody definitely that I want to pursue. If she did like 4 listings, less urgency. Prioritize the agents who are doing like
mm,
more than 5.
got it.
So like how many?
Is that something
Go ahead.
or have your like VA?
Say that again.
Is that something that I can have my VA do?
The
Like
events?
looking for that? No, like looking for this
Yeah,
qualifying.
yeah, it is. Yeah. So every event I go to, I put a Google form, and the form is for $100 off or $100 Amazon gift card. It's a QR code. So I'm at the event, I'm speaking, I'm like, hey guys, we're doing a giveaway, $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Fill this out. It's name, phone number, email, and then it goes to a Google Sheets, and then my VA will come in here and qualify them. Dang it.
Mm,
Qualify them, and then now I have a list of agents who do a ton of business, and now I can prioritize these agents. And so then I'll go on the back end and I'll call them and I do a content event every month. So every month I invite each one of these agents until they come, and then I can pretty easily convert them at the studio. We have a studio where we run our events, but you can run it at a listing. So
got it.
I know that was a
What
lot of
type of
information,
okay?
but
No, I needed that. I just threw. It wasn't a content event. It was like a mini branding session. So we had the agents come out. We did like branding photos or whatever. It was only our first one,
mm-hmm.
but I mean it was pretty dope. But I can already see like my wheels have started turning on other events that I want to do. But you said you do one content event each month.
Yeah, on a good month I'll do 4.
Oh,
But we're pretty dialed. Like we got our systems down. My assistant knows in and out how they operate. So just start with 1 a month. Here's the thing: you want to have a content event scheduled every month. You want to, like, if I don't have a content event scheduled that I know I'm gonna do, It doesn't sit right with me, because when I talk to an agent, if I meet him at an event or if I get a referral, I always want to have something to give them. So I'm like, hey, it's great to meet you. This is what we do. Hey, we're actually doing an event. I would love to see you there. It's a private event. We only invite 15 agents. $500 in value. It only costs 25 bucks. Like, can you make it? And it's a way for you to provide value up front.
So what all do you offer at that event?
So each agent gets 2 videos and a headshot. So I will,
okay.
Everything's included in this content event blueprint right here. So 2 videos, headshot. You got to charge ticket cost to be RESPA compliant, but it's just talking head, sitting down, them sitting down, speaking. Let me show you right here. So we just edited all these. So it's literally like an about me video and then like a tip for sellers. We have a list of videos we made with AI, with ChatGPT. So they're literally like this. So it's just them sitting down. And it takes about 20 minutes per agent. Probably I'm a consultant in real estate. It's literally talking head, basic white captions, music, no emojis, no special editing. It's just like easy. But you want to make sure it's polished. Audio good, lighting good. You want to use, 1.4.
Did you bring?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Did you bring the stool?
This is our studio. So it's
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but if you're doing it at a listing, just have them sit on like the living room couch. You want to find a listing that's like new construction. So just, call builder or put an Instagram story up. Say, hey, I'm looking for a nice listing that's staged for a content event. You'll get free listing media as well. So, and that's a way you can convert other agents too. Like if you post that story and an agent comes to you and says, hey, I have a listing. Maybe you haven't worked with them. You can go to them and say, hey, we'll do free content, in exchange for using a listing. And that's a way you can convert that agent while also using their for content. So I was at the Acre Partner Mastermind and I did a presentation on what I just explained. And I explained it like just a little in simple terms. So I'll also include this in the recap too, so you guys can check it out.
Anyways, Brown.
Okay.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, cool. So I think, hey, you're on a good path right now. I think you just need to you're in the trenches. It sounds like you're in the trenches and you're grinding, and you have to get through. You have to get over that hump. It sucks. You have no life. Your health degrades. You don't get to spend much time with people you love. But that's the sacrifice.
Yeah.
To get past this point, that's the sacrifice. That's the activation energy that's needed to get to 50 a month. So I would say just keep crushing it. It sucks, but
yeah. Can I ask you one more quick question?
Yeah.
I find myself better in environments like that. I feel like I can do better in talking to people, socializing events and stuff like that. So when it comes to client acquisition, I mean I can do cold calls, I can do all that stuff, but for me, I feel like that is where I would probably shine. So do you do a combination of all of it? How do you, if you were me?
Yeah. So here's what I would do. I would cold call teams that do a lot of business and do private events for them at no cost to them. That's what I would do. I'm focused on that right now, big time. I'm after, let me show you in real time. I'm using HubSpot right now. I hope it doesn't make me sign in. Yes. Okay. So I'm after these teams right here. I'm trying to convert these teams. So this guy, Austin Southern, he has a team. He does a ton of business. I think it's under his name. So I cold called Austin, right? Actually, I didn't. He booked with us for the first time, and I saw his name come through. So I want all these listings, 43 seller deals. That's crazy. So I'm going to go all out for his team and be like, yo, let me provide you some value. So what I'm doing if you just found this guy online, he has a big team, cold call him and say, hey, my name's Mariah. I do media around here. I'm not calling to ask for anything. I'm calling to see if you guys would want a free content day for your team. No cost to you, $3,000 in value. Is that something you'd be interested in? They're not going to say no. And so my approach for these teams is hey, when you have your next nice listing come up, let me know. We'll do free listing media, and then we'll host a content day for your team free to you guys, $3,000 in value, covered by us. Let me do this for you. And so I would do that. I would find like team leads who have big teams, do a lot of business, and really go after them. Content events for them. And the
Okay.
content doesn't have to be anything fancy. Like it's just talking head, like stuff.
Yeah.
And if they don't have a listing, work with them to find a space where you can do it. It's like, okay, you know
Gotcha.
what? Do you know anybody who has a nice listing right now, or any builders who have listings stage sitting?
Got it.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that approach before. That's cool.
Yeah, it works well. And then, do you know any loan officers or people, title, home inspectors? Have you come across any?
I I work with a title agency. Like I do content with them. They're one of my retainers every month.
Okay, so go to them and be like, hey, I'm in growth mode right now. Let's like you down to sponsor events. They'll be like, and you also say, I want to introduce you to some agents. And then so you're a
Yeah.
team with them, and you like kind of like huddle up with them, be like, hey, which teams can we go after? Let's do this strategy to convert more teams. They're gonna be like, oh
Yeah.
man, I'm so down for this. I had a meeting with two today, Ben and Zoya. He's a loan officer, she's title, and we strategized, and we're gonna go after a couple teams and do these content
Nice.
events for teams. So yeah, okay.
I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. So Jerry, I didn't make enough pages here. All right, Jerry, you want to kick it off?
All right, let's do this. I'm driving, so this might be a little, might be a little iffy, but I'll go at it. All right, so my name is Jerry. My business is located in Dallas, Texas. I'm currently at 12 to 16K a month. 16 at like more of the peak seasons. Doing about 35 to 40 orders a month. My current bottleneck right now is clients. Um, and I think my best solution to that is doing like brokerage presentations and cold calling. I feel like with where I'm at right now, I have worked with a good amount of clients. It's just a lot of them aren't like, you know, high to decent performers. Like they have 1 to 2 listings a year. And some of my good clients, they'll have listings, but I've noticed, especially this year, they haven't had as many listings as usual. Um, so I think I would love to, you know, take more time to do cold calls as well as doing brokerage presentations.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, in terms of like team, right now I have a photographer and a virtual assistant that does quality control and delivery. I'm looking to come like January and February, have at least one photographer in January and hopefully another one in February, to have like a team prepared for the busy season.
Mm-hmm. Part-time or contractor or what?
Yeah, part-time
Okay.
W2.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. Well, I have done a ton of these, and it's like so hit or miss because a lot of agents just don't show up to them. Like you could get 30 RSVPs, but only 5 show up. And then most of the times, the ones that show up, they're newer agents because they want support. So they're newer agents. They don't do a lot of business. Very rarely do you get producers that come to these. So I would try the content events and like the content events for teams before this, to be honest. That way you're going straight to the people who are actually producing. So if you go to homes.com, what city are you in again?
Dallas.
Dallas, Texas. Dude, I know so many photographers in Dallas. It's crazy.
There's a lot.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of new homes too.
Yeah, a ton of inventory.
Yeah. All right, so I would go to homes.com and then sort by whoever's doing the most amount of business. So like current listings right now, high to low. And you could start here and just cold call these people and try to like offer them content events. I'm sure like 1 out of 10 is going to take you up on it. And then at the same time,
Okay.
you do a content event, you can do free photos and then, upsell them on a video or something like that. But point is, you want to go straight to the people who are doing a lot of business and don't waste time. I would actually go here, total sales, high to low. Okay, so it's similar, but so like for example, Chad, he's done a ton of business. 5 seller deals. That's not right. Oh, he does a lot of buyer deals. That's what it is. You want seller deals. Let's just go to Ben. That's crazy. He must own a brokerage.
That is
Oh
insane.
my goodness.
So point is, like, these people are doing the business. They're already spending money on marketing. You just want to cut in line. Oh my goodness, there's so much business to go around in Dallas. That is unreal.
That guy needs to move to Columbus.
Yeah, I need to start doing some more calls. My goodness.
Dude, yeah. So I mean, you call these guys.
That
You're like,
is
yo,
insane.
Steve. Hey, like my name's Jerry. I work with a lot of top producers in the area. Wanted to run something by you, see if you'd be interested in it, and then pitch them and get some content events in the books. I would run that.
Okay.
And then,
Okay.
how are you finding photographers right now?
Right now I'm using, so Rep has this thing called Rep Talent where they can do like what is it? The job posting and the like interview process, and they'll give you like top 3 candidates to pick from. And then from there I kind of I do like a final interview with all 3 of the candidates and then pick
Solid. Okay.
the one, yeah, that fits the company the best.
All right, cool. Yeah. If you need more support there, let me know. I'll make an introduction to Jacob with Glyph Consulting. He's really good. He staffs for us, but it sounds like you got that under control. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? Or any more
I
questions
think I
about
had,
that?
yeah. So I guess in terms of projection into next year, I'm wrapping up my first full year of my business. I started late, kind of like early 2024, but it was very part time because I was working a job at Chick-fil-A, and I was able to leave that job earlier this year in January. So this has pretty much been my first full time, my first full year. But in terms of like projected growth, if you were in my shoes, where do you think, if you were like looking to scale, where do you think I should have, like,
What's
how many
your
hires should I have by then, by spring, or yeah, go ahead.
slow is better than fast?
Yeah,
What is your revenue for this year? Gross revenue
it's looking like I'll close at 120,000.
in your first full year?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Thank you.
You could. I mean, I think I'll have to look back at my numbers, but I think I doubled every year for like 2 to 3 years. It's like, but my foot was on the gas like so hard, like doing all these
Yeah.
events, everything. So I think you can go for, if you did 120 this year, I think you can do 250 next year if you really, really, really press, especially in Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I would set the goal as 250. But to be at 200, like that's great. That would be great.
Yeah. Yeah. It was actually the 250, but my stretch goal was to see if I can really push myself.
Was your stretch goal was, what is it?
300,000.
Yeah. I mean, hey, more the better.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, but at the phase you are right now, I think doubling every year is realistic. Maybe for like
Okay.
maybe 2 more years, and then it can slow down a little bit because you don't want to grow too fast. But I tried to
Right.
grow fast, and I hired out of desperation, hired the wrong people, like, and then it kind of messes with your reputation a little bit. So I would just prioritize growing with a strong foundation rather than fast. So if it means you do
Yeah.
220 versus 250, but like you have a better team, that's better.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's something even with my first hire, I've been really, making sure that it was a good fit with the company. Because like you said, like reputation's really everything. Once you have like a bad reputation, it's really hard to come back from.
Yeah, it is. And then the
So
most
yeah.
important thing, I've left this out, I don't know how, but is wintertime. If you have a staff, if you go from 1 photographer to 4 photographers in 1 year,
Yeah.
that next winter is going to be rough because you're probably not going to have the revenue to support it.
Uh, that makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. All right. I think that's everyone, right? Cool. Avery, you want to go? You want to just while you're here?
I could. We kind of covered it last time, but I have a win. Well, a possible win I can share.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
So I was cold calling today, and I already told you how people need to answer their phones more because I called so many people. I probably got 3 to answer. But I called this one agent, and he actually didn't answer. And I was on the phone with someone else, and he just texted me back, and he's like, "Hey, what do you need? Sorry, I missed your call." And so at this point, I don't even know what his name was because he never answered his phone. I called some of the other people. But I just kind of told him what I would have said on the phone, and he's like, "Oh, okay." He goes, "We have I have a client appreciation like Christmas event I'm doing Saturday, and we were gonna get Orange Visuals to do it." He's like, "Would you do that for free?" And I was like, "Sure." And so, anyways, it's all set up, and I looked this agent up, and in the last year, he's done 61 seller deals,
Let's go,
and
dude.
he's got a whole team, and I'm like, I want to win this guy because that would be huge. So.
Dude,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
hoping so. And then I got a few other long-term clients now from cold calling, so it's going pretty well.
Dude, just one cold call and then over delivering on like a free shoot, 61 seller
hmm
deals. What's your AOV?
Probably like I think it was 400, something like that around there.
24K just from one cold call. Like that's why
Ugh.
that's why it matters who you're spending time reaching out to. Because imagine if this guy
hmm
you cold called did like 4 seller deals. Like that's a big difference there. $1,600 versus
Oh
24K.
yeah,
You know what I mean? That's
for
why
sure.
I think it was it Moeen or was it Jerry with the brokerage presentations? That's why like a lot of tire kickers show up to that. And if you can just go straight to the
Yeah,
producers, that's where the
yeah,
money is. Dude, that's awesome to hear. Definitely over deliver on that
yeah.
Christmas party. Like do photo like promise photos and video, but deliver like photos and like 3 videos. You know what I mean?
Okay,
And then after
okay.
that, set a meeting
Yeah,
and be like, yo, let's do a content event for your team if you're open to it.
okay. Yeah. I'm trying to I told you my December event is full now. And so it's basically all my clients and most of them signed up from an email I sent out.
Sweet.
But I plan on doing one at least every month. But
Mhm.
would you, and I think you basically just covered my question then a little earlier, is I was going to say I have 2 brokerages that I was going to set up content events for because both brokerages I gave them like deals, like a percentage off for all of their agents just within that brokerage. So
Mhm.
it'd be a great way to meet everyone.
Yeah.
Would you make it free or would you like say
Yeah, you
would
can
you do it free and do it like an Amazon gift card to bring even more traction and do like a giveaway? Or would you not do that and just keep it free and just tell them what they're going to get, like
Is
the
this a content
videos and
event
stuff?
for the brokerage for agents?
Yeah, all their agents.
Okay. Yeah, I would just do it free. I would just do it free
Okay.
and expect a lower show rate because again, similar to brokerage meetings, the show rates for brokerage stuff is low. I did a
Okay.
content event for a brokerage around here. I got like 15, no, probably 10 signups and 0 people showed. I showed up with my lighting and my camera. 0 people showed up. They all had like, oh, closing
Ouch.
came up. This came up. I'm not projecting that on you. I'm just saying that's kind
Yeah.
of the nature of the brokerage stuff. Unless it's like a small
Yeah.
white glove brokerage, but still run it. Do a
Yeah.
content event for the brokerage for sure. Even if you meet one agent that produces, that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah,
Because I was
do it.
thinking, I could do it at their office too. They have a very,
Yeah.
very nice office, and I think all of their agents in their office do like over 10 million a year in
Hmm.
sales. They're all like really high producing agents. So I'm like,
Yeah.
even if I just got 1 or 2, I'd be
Even if
happy
you
with
got
that.
one or two. Yeah. Uh, and then to tack something else on is make sure whoever's promoting it, probably the brokerage, record a video telling the agents what they're going to get and say, hey, send this out to
Okay.
the agents. And make it very clear. You're going to get 2 videos. You're going to get 1 headshot. It's only going to take 20 minutes. You
Yeah.
don't need to become prepared. And this is a $500 value, and it's for free.
Mhm.
Because if they have
Okay.
any questions like, wait, what is this again? That's more of a
Yeah,
reason for them not to show up.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do it. I think both of them said, or at least one of them said that they were working on it or they were going to let the agents know, but with the holidays and stuff, so I'm like, it'd probably be like a January thing, which is fine. But
Yeah. Yep. More planning, the better. More time for promotion. Yeah.
And then one other thing, cold calling, like, how are you? I already told you, I've talked to clients about like loan officers they recommend, and I just don't get anybody. And it's even if they do have one, they're not interested. What are you doing? Like, cold calling right now for me seems to be effective for the most part. And then obviously we'll see how the events go. But like, would you cold call more loan officers? I tried doing some of that, and all of them answered. Some of them were just like, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
And you're talking about to find sponsors and find loan officers title. Dude, so actually the best way that I meet my sponsors is by going to events, is going to other people's events. And honestly, I've had the most success that way.
Yeah.
I teach it to other people to cold call them because I've done that a few times. It works. It just requires less energy. Like rather than going to an event,
Yeah.
finding where the event is, just cold call them. The success
Yeah.
rate is lower, but it still works. I mean, it takes a lot of repetitions,
Yeah.
but it's like 1 out of 20. So if you
Yeah.
can find events and go to a lot of events, like I said, I'm doing 3 events this week. I've met
Yeah.
potentially 3 awesome sponsors just this week alone, just because there's other
Mhm.
sponsors
Yeah.
sponsoring the events.
How,
So I
how are
would
you finding those events?
okay, so asking my clients, if you're in the association, the local association, make sure you do that. This is a
In the
Northern
what?
Virginia association, Realtor Association. So this is the
Oh,
Northern Virginia Association of Realtors, and it's they put on the event, so I'm going there. This one is something that I found out through. I kind of created with another sponsor. He was an agent, but he wants to recruit agents, so we kind of put this event together. But this event, I put on my Instagram story, and I always ask for like event opportunities. I'm like, hey, I'm looking for a pickleball event to sponsor. I'm looking for, or just, I'm looking to sponsor an event in the next 4 weeks. Do you know any? Put that on your IG story. Put that out as an email blast. Go on Eventbrite. You can look up realtor like in Eventbrite and try to find events near you. But if you
okay.
call your people, if you call your agents, make sure to call your agents, put out an email blast, and then a consistent Instagram story like every week. You'll find
Okay.
events that way. But dude, once you get connected with good sponsors like this lady right here,
hmm
this lady right here, this lady right here, this guy right here, dude, they're between all of them, they have like 10 events in the next like week that I could just call
Oh,
each of
wow.
them and be like, yo, which event are we going to this week? They're like, I got this one, I'm sponsoring
And then
this
do you
one.
just ask what their sponsorship looks like, or
Yeah.
do you just come?
You're like, yo, I'm looking to sponsor. Oh, you're sponsoring that event? Hey, can I sponsor that one? Who should I talk to? And then they connect you with the event organizer. Like,
Okay.
I think events are the biggest cheat code by far. Like going to events, throwing your own events, and sponsoring events, game over. You'll meet everybody you need to know because this guy right here, Gary, he's a home inspector. He goes to
hmm
every single event. All I need to do is call my boy Gary. I'm like, bro, which event am I going to the next week? And I'm like, hey Gary, I'm throwing an event. Can like let's get agents there. He's like, done, dude. I'll bring 40 agents. I'm like, okay, cool.
Wow.
Yeah. So like the hardest
Awesome.
part is finding the events, and then the easy part is like connecting with the sponsors of the events. It's going to be loan officers,
hmm
title agents, home inspectors, and
So
some
then
in-trade
those
people.
people you just mentioned, like the home inspectors, those are people that you met at those events
Yeah, those are sponsor people
that
who
you
are
went to go
sponsoring.
sponsor more events with.
Yeah. They're
Okay.
also paying to be there to meet
Awesome.
agents. All of those people want to meet agents. You could also sell content to them as well. Loan officer, title, home inspector, they all need content for themselves. So when you throw events, you also go to them and be like, yo, I'm going to hook you up with content if you sponsor
Yeah.
my event and bring agents. Like, dangle the carrot.
hmm Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
Cool. Any questions from anybody else?
Yeah,
So
I
you would
actually
definitely
have.
say, oh,
I'm
go
sorry. Go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, in your opinion, like or events are pretty much the way to go, and not really even try to do say like something like a brokerage presentation, because that's where you'll find like more of the lower volume agents. Where if
Yeah.
you host your event or go to events, you'll find like the higher producers and all that.
So I would say it depends. If you have a lot of time in your plate, do both. But if you only have like, if you have to
Okay.
choose, what am I doing with this time slot? You know, I would do events.
Okay. That's dope.
Hmm.
Because I'm sure that really like separates like one company from like another too.
Well, yeah. What do you mean? In what way?
Like well, one like real estate like media company compared to like another one that's just like that's not providing as much value
Oh, yeah, yeah.
as say
Hmm.
like just like a free shoot or whatnot.
Hmm. At baseline, like everybody here, even if you don't go at other events, if you don't do other brokerage presentations, if you don't cold call agents, you should still do a content event for your current clients because it's a way to just stay top of mind and provide value for them. So like agents that give you 20
Mm,
listings a year, it's like you want to provide value for them. So a good way to do
right.
that is invite them to your monthly content event. So that's
Cool. That's definitely something I want to
hmm
work on heading into next year.
yeah,
So
guys.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. So real quick, and then I'll answer your question, Moyen. But this video right here breaks it down pretty in a very simple way. Like I know this is a lot of information I'm throwing at you guys. This video will make it very easy to understand. I partner up with the loan officer and title agent. Like literally,
Okay.
this is like just broken down like in this format. Really easy to understand. Okay,
Stick figures are always easy to understand.
they are. Yeah. All right, Moeen.
Yeah, so I just wrote out 3 questions. Probably 2 of them will be answered in the video. If it's gonna get answered, you don't need to reply. So the first one is like I didn't understand. So you said that you hosted an event and then you said you made $2,000 from that event yourself. How did that happen? Is this from the sponsorship
Yeah.
or how
Yep.
did it
Yeah, this
work?
video answers it right here. You
Okay,
charge
okay.
the
This does.
sponsors $130 per guest that they bring. So we had
Okay.
17 show up, and then I didn't charge them for 2 of them. So I think I charged them 15 times 130, and it was 1950. And then one of the sponsors did her own video, so I charged her a discounted rate of 67 for that one video. So it was like 2000, yeah,
Oh wow.
2017 on the dot.
That is insane. Okay. Okay, good.
And they told me today on that call, they were like, "This is something we are going to continue to do because this is so valuable to us." So I heard that and I was like, "Wow, we must be doing something right."
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Hmm.
Okay, and next question. So you mentioned that you give like $100 Amazon gift card to the realtors in the event. Like, do you give it to everyone or is it like a draw?
Okay,
And
good
what's the
question. Good
purpose of
question.
that?
So I'll take
Uh-huh.
a, watch this. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Anything we want to say behind Bronson's
So
back,
you,
do it
you
now.
print out a QR code, or you can have it on your iPad and set your iPad up. Or if you're presenting, you put it in your
Mhm.
slide deck. You have a QR code, $100 Amazon gift card, and you shove it in everybody's face. Not literally, but you
Okay.
make sure everybody enters. Hey guys, giveaway, giveaway. Did you guys see the giveaway? Did you enter? Did you enter? Did you enter? Point of this is because you want to get all their information. Because you tie this to a Google Forms, and that Google
Mhm.
Forms goes to a Google Sheet like this, and then instantly you have all their information. So essentially, you're just paying $100 to get people's information, like just easy. You could collect business cards, but it's you don't want to waste your time doing that.
Way faster.
This is
Yeah,
way faster.
exactly.
Yeah.
So then they give me this information: first name, phone number, email, right here, right? And then my VA
Hmm.
goes in here, finds them on Homes.com, qualifies them, and then I have this information the day after the event, and then I can do my follow-ups.
Okay. Well, very interesting. Thank you. The last question is like, do you yourself do any retainers? Like any, because I know you have in the studio. So do you offer like any retainer packages to them or not
Yeah,
really?
we did retainers. We made like $200,000 off of retainers, but it just for us it wasn't sustainable. It was great money, great profit margins, but in my opinion, my experience, real estate agents can't justify a $750 to like $1,000 monthly payment for content because the return on investment just isn't there. So they would churn after 3 months, and then we would have to try to explain like, hey, it's easy content. You don't have to post. You don't have to shoot, edit. They're like, yeah, but like times are tough. Like there's I'm not getting any leads from this. It was the first thing on their P&L to just like cut out the door. So what we did is we did away with this, and we used the a la carte content model. So you productize it, right? The only thing you're responsible for is shooting, editing. They schedule
Okay.
online. They bring their own topics. You just set a 1 hour slot for like 4 videos, 2 hour slot for 8 videos, 4 hour slot for 24 videos. It's insanely profitable. It's a lot more like scalable because it's basically it's productized just like listings. So the only thing you have to do is shoot and edit. So I would stay away from, unless you like retainers, I would stay away from them and just go a la carte.
A la carte.
I mean, if you can convince somebody to pay you a retainer just to shoot and edit, yeah, that's awesome. Do that. But if you're like posting, scheduling for them, scheduling a strategy call, coming up with topics, it's a completely different business model, and you need a whole different team to do it. We built out that team, but I was like 50% of the team, so my time was sucked into this like crazy. I could have built out the team, but then again, it takes your focus away from listings, and like every mentor who's made a ton of money will always tell you focus. A focused fool can accomplish more than a distracted genius. And like we're all in a position where listings, the potential to make 100 grand from listings is like, it's real. It's there. And it's predictable, it's scalable, it's way more just predictable.
Exactly. Thank you. Very valuable. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. And
Hey, Bronson.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh. No, I was gonna ask you just like a real quick question.
Yeah.
But it's something different.
Go ahead.
When it comes to like the sponsorships for like the events and stuff, I know usually they have like, you know, an amount or whatever you can pay to get in to sponsor an event. But have you ever offered to like, you know, shoot it and like instead of like actually offering money, or like how do you just pay however much it is?
Yeah, great question. So the sponsorships are very creative. You either pay to speak, pay for a booth, or you just offer your services. So paying to speak is like you just pay $250 and you do like a speech and then maybe do a little raffle thing, giveaway. And then paying to have a booth is obviously you set up a booth, set up, you know, what it is you're about, QR code, or you can just give away your services. So on Tuesday, I went to a pickleball event and I played pickleball and one of my team members just shot photos and video. We didn't pay anything. We just shot photos and video. But if you give away your services, always anchor high. I think I told Avery this. Is like, hey, as my form of sponsorship, like normally this would be $1,500 for us to cover an event like this. My form of sponsorship, I want to donate my services, so we'll just do it at 50%, $750. Like, is that cool? That's my form of sponsorship, just doing it. I'm not going to make any money, but you probably actually are. But you pose it as like you're just doing it at cost. Start with that. If they say no, just worst case, you do your services for free. You meet agents, you know.
Got it.
So I paid up to $2,000 for a sponsorship. That was the most, $2,250. That was back in October, and I got 101 leads from that event. 101 people scanned my.
What kind of event was that?
It was another association event, a Northern Virginia Association of Realtors like summit. So they like flew in speakers, and it was like a huge thing. There was like a couple thousand agents there. We had a booth, so literally all day agents were walking past me. I was like, hey, we shoot listings. We're doing a giveaway. And then I got 101 leads, qualified them all, and then I probably haven't even followed up with all of them. I need to do better on those. But
Wow.
does that answer your question for this sponsorship call?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, anything else? Any other questions?
Not on my half. Everything's clear.
Okay,
Thank you
cool.
so much.
All right, y'all have my phone number, so if you have questions, if you're struggling with anything, just send me a voice message or a message with bullet points. I'll try to help when I can.
Awesome. And I just, out of curiosity, could you tell me like about your coaching program? Like, how does it work? And I'm just curious to know more.
So I do one-on-one coaching right now. I don't do a lot. I think I've got 5 students right now. Avery, you, and 4 other guys, right? Yeah. So it's just 5 right now. I'm building my agency at the same time, so I'm not like taking on a ton of students. But if you want to learn about what this looks like, it's not cheap. Obviously, coaching is not cheap. But
Mhm.
but yeah, if you want to learn more about what that looks like, just shoot me a text and we'll set it up. But I'm never here to pressure you. I'm just like here to lead you with clarity and not pressure. So if it makes sense, it makes sense. But if not, whatever.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks a lot.
Yeah,
Thank
guys.
you.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thanks for jumping on, guys. I'll send the recap to everybody here via email and text. Everybody will have action items plus the resources mentioned, and I'll chat with you guys soon.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Thanks,
All right.
Thank you so
Bye.
Paul.
much.
See you guys.
Bye.
Have
See
a good
ya.
night.